One of the belief differences between Muslims and Christians is that we say that Ishmael was the one God commanded Abraham to sacrifice, while Christians, following the Bible, say it was Isaac. This video shows very clearly and simply, using Bible verses, that our version of the story is the right one. I understand that most of you probably have more important things to do than learning about this, but towards the end I say how is it much more significant than it appears to be firsthand. So bear with me. Let's listen to those 3 verses carefully.
Abram was 86 years old when Hagar bore Ishmael to Abram. Abraham was 100 years old when his son Isaac was born to him. Now take your son, your only son, whom you love, even Isaac, and go. Now take your son, your only son, whom you love, even Isaac, and go into the land of Moriah. Offer him there for a burnt offering on one of the mountains which I will tell you of.
Now, one could ask, perhaps Ishmael died by the time God commanded Isaac to be sacrificed. But this can't be the case.
These are the years of the life of Ishmael, 137 years.
Some apologists also say that since Ishmael was the son of Hagar the slave and had no covenant with God, he isn't really considered a son. But this is refuted in the following verses very easily. Okay, enough. He is his son, according to the Bible itself and to logic too. Actually, God promised to make Ishmael a grandfather of Muhammad, a great nation, in Genesis 21:18, but that's another story. Now, the reason this discovery is very important is that it confutes the popular accusation to Islam that Muhammad plagiarized the historical events from the Bible and rewrote it in the Quran. This example shows that this isn't the case, and that he was indeed receiving inspiration from God. If it was plagiarism, why didn't he copy the wrongs with the rights? And if he realized that mistake via doing a similar research in the Old Testament, why didn't he exploit these facts to argue with Jews and Christians of his time? It surely would have been a strong point back then, just like it is now. Another thing, this specific biblical error was exposed because whomever changed the name, probably to give Isaac, the grandfather of the Jews, more importance than Ishmael, the grandfather of the Arabs, forgot to tamper with the other verses to keep the story consistent. That's a good reason to trust the Quranic version of other prophet stories too, since, for this reason and many others, the current Bible simply cannot be trusted. Comments are open, video replies are open, prove me wrong.